Welcome to the Football Journal, your ultimate destination for all things football. Join us for exciting match highlights, in-depth analysis, and expert opinions on the beautiful game. From the Premier League to La Liga, Champions League to World Cup, we've got you covered. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to stay updated on the latest football news, updates, and videos.
Marseille and Bayern Munich have joined PSG in the race to sign Manchester United's Marcus Rashford. Joshua Kimmich, when asked if he could imagine moving to Barcelona in 2025 if he doesn't extend his contract, in football, you can never rule anything out. Jude Bellingham is frustrated with his form for Real Madrid. Anger symbol: the English midfielder feels like he's being pushed aside and overshadowed by Kylian Mbappe. His statistics are also annoying him as he still hasn't scored this season. Rafinha: the mindset with which I started this season is different compared to past seasons. The confidence and trust that my coach and teammates have put in me is very important for me. Being Barcelona captain is also special. AC Milan have interest in bringing back Sandro Tonali to the club. His €64 million departure to Newcastle upset many inside the Serie A club. Barcelona continue their new contract plan as Fermin Lopez has sealed his agreement until June 2029. After Marc Bernal, Fermin new deal with salary rise and new release clause will be announced soon. Next one's Gavi, Pedri, and talks on with Frenkie de Jong and Araujo. Jose Mourinho has declined Fenerbahce's offer to find and rent him out the best house in Istanbul in favor of staying in a luxury Four Seasons hotel that costs £1,000 a night. Hansi Flick: I respect Bayern, it's great memory, but I'm at Barca now. Frenkie will be available. Then last week we saw Gavi coming on, all the stadium chanting his name, Pedri giving him the captain's armband. It was all pure goosebumps. Kevin De Bruyne is not ready and fit to play yet, says Pep Guardiola. It's not a big issue, but we want Kevin to be 100% ready. I can't tell you how long he will be out for. I don't know. Probably is going to take some time. Rafinha: I saw people posting my 11 number shirt with Nico Williams' name on social media. That was very disrespectful. It was a joke, but in a very bad taste. We have to respect players who are here. Xavi emerges as contender to be next Manchester United manager after contact made between intermediaries and former Barcelona boss. Francesco Camarda, 16 years, 226 days, becomes the youngest Italian player to debut in Champions League and the youngest in AC Milan history. He's also the 7th youngest player ever to debut in UCL. Anthony Gordon has signed new long-term deal at Newcastle. I like living here, the team is very suited to me, and I'm here to win a trophy. The short story is we need to win a trophy. Winning a trophy here would be unbelievable because the fans have waited so long. Manchester United summer signing Seko Kone has trained with the first team today. He's developing well as Man United trust him for the future after winning race versus Ajax and more clubs to sign Kone. Napoli have already prepared new contract proposal for Kvaratskhelia with salary rise over €5/6 million net per season. Negotiations expected to continue with his camp in the next weeks. Toni Kroos reveals: there has never been a moment during these 10 years at Real Madrid when I thought that I wanted to leave. It never happened. No one at the club ever doubted my quality. Lionel Messi has teamed up with artist Bad Bunny to create a bespoke Adidas collection, featuring some of the brand's most iconic looks, the Gazelle and the F50. Edin Terzic is open to making a move to the Premier League and joining West Ham if they decide to sack Julian Lopetegui. Liverpool have been told by Dortmund they will have to pay €100 million to sign Jamie Gittins as they look for long-term replacements for Mohamed Salah. Ajax had initially discussed the possibility of re-signing Antony. However, questions over the player's mindset have been raised and have ended their interest. Tottenham are exploring a deal to sign €40M rated striker Liam Delap. Arsenal, Newcastle, Aston Villa and Man City are all interested in the 21-year-old, who only joined Ipswich this summer. Arsenal have been impressed by Brentford's star Brian Bumo, and they're exploring a potential move in the future, with backup needed for the likes of Bukayo Saka. Marseille have seen the success of signing Mason Greenwood, and now have turned their attention to bringing in Marcus Rashford from Manchester United. Newcastle United's Saudi Arabia takeover could be re-examined by the government over the WhatsApp messages suggesting both the kingdom's crown prince and UK ministers were involved. Manchester United are pushing hard to sign Sunderland's 17-year-old midfielder Chris Rigg and could lure him to the club in January. La Liga is seeking permission from the Spanish Federation, UEFA, and FIFA for Barcelona's game against Atletico Madrid in December to be held in Miami. Bayer Leverkusen are preparing for Xabi Alonso's departure at the end of the season. Sebastian Hoeneß and Sandro Wagner are names being considered as replacements. Real Madrid and Manchester City are possible destinations for Alonso. Manchester United striker Joshua Zirkzee could leave on loan in January, with Juventus interested in the Dutchman. Zirkzee is open to working with Thiago Motta again. 16-year-old Francesco Camarda thought he became the youngest ever Champions League scorer on his Milan debut. Then the goal was disallowed, and he was booked for taking off his shirt in the celebration. Rudiger is keen on the idea of playing in Saudi Arabia and sees it as part of his future plans to finish his career there. His departure isn't planned for next summer, but it could happen in 2026 when his contract expires. Thanks for watching.